Hey, what's going on, everyone? We have got a Black Rose recap on the Pink Tacos. I'm just going to say I love that clan name. This is actually a decently tough war, 6-1 triples out of 15 people, and the enemy team, they were little pieces of like Artists of War. There was like one or two people from Artists of War. There was one from the Jedi Council who placed like 2 CWLs ago that did really well. And just a couple stragglers here and there that were probably just getting together for a little war. And I'm going to be starting this recap off with the Kill Squad Hog triple. And notice my baby dragon funnel at the top there to ensure that the Kill Squad is going to make it into that core with that Town Hall. And then proper P.E.K.K.A. placement and that wall wrecker and the Kill Squad going straight into that Town Hall compartment, making it, and then the jump spell straight into that Eagle Artillery, and just dominating through the core of this base to where those hogs are going to have an extremely small funnel or pathway for those hogs to go to keep that heal spells, perfectly covered on them. And as you can see, these hogs are just going clockwise from about the 2 o'clock right along the outside layer of defenses. And then look at how clutch those ice golems were getting all the way into that Eagle Artillery compartment on the backhand side. Just perfect, because it's going to freeze, a couple defenses there, that multi-target Inferno for a little bit while those hogs do work. And then that Queen is actually going to make it all the way to the end with a sliver of health and just capitalizing on taking apart these structures for the cleanup. That was a real fun raid. I actually had a raid before that was a scout, and was able to secure it with the triple. That might be a episode I do later, is kind of showing like what I did to correct raids to ensure the triple. Now we have Basir here, and he's going to be doing a P.E.K.K.A. a P.E.K.K.A. Bobat, or a P.E.K.K.A. Smash, if you will. And it's this attack, he did a perfect funnel to where that jump spell is going to have huge priority. And a couple of those boulders decided to strag a little bit. A couple of them came back, but actually helped out, I guess, because it got rid of some of those track structures on the backhand side. And then from there, these the troops are just going to break through that wall. And then that's one thing that is fun to watch about these P.E.K.K.A. Bobats is, is when you don't bring a jump spell, seeing where the troops are going to go through, it's kind of risky, obviously, but it's also fun at the same time. Eventually, those bats are going to go down to that multi-target Inferno and that Wizard Tower, but he has got a Stone Slammer that is going to get in there and take apart that basically quarter of the base with, or a quarter of the defenses, key defenses there, and easy cleanup with a couple P.E.K.K.As left over. And next is Bo, and Bo, this is a super weird base. I'm not sure what to think of this base, honestly. And he's going to do a P.E.K.K.A. Bobat as well, and he's going opposite Town Hall, straight into the core there with P.E.K.K.A. Bobat. And he's got a great funnel to where those troops are going straight. he made this base had an alleyway right into the Town Hall, which is just, perfect. It's exactly what you would want. And he takes advantage of it, and he loses troops a little bit down all the way inside of that raid. But look at the look at the defenses that those bats have to go through. There is barely any splash damage. The only one was that Wizard Tower on the backhand side, and he has got 2 freezes to make sure that Wizard Tower goes down. So, great attack by Bo, and an excellent way to take advantage of this base, because it was just it's just an ugly base, you know what I mean? So, all right, next one is going to be Air Jake. And Air Jake, this was one of the first wars that he did with us, and he, performed well. He definitely had this war. He took it very serious and was able to bring on a triple. So we enjoyed having him here. And Jake, if you're listening to this, man, can't wait to see you in the next one. And he's going to be doing a Kill Squad Hog attack, which I'm always a fan of, obviously. And he's got a Kill Squad straight into that Town Hall area. That Tesla farm on the left-hand side of the Town Hall kind of gets annoying because the kill squad goes after that, and then the queen luckily turns around to the other side and gets that eagle artillery and that queen. And then from there, keep that distance of the diameter of the heal spells to take out those defenses, and is able to secure the triple with this hog pathing. And those healers are actually doing a ton of work. Yeah, I think it's a little underrated if you get some healers on that. If you have the healers on the kill squad for a while, and then after like half of the raid they decide to go with the hogs, it could potentially help them a lot and keep them stay alive, as you saw in that raid. So that was a good short triple right there by Air Jake. And next one up is going to be Chris. Now this is a pretty common CWL base. You'll see this a lot, and honestly, who knows what strat's going to work for this base, but this one worked for him. He's doing an blimp E-clone, and he cloned the loons there, and then the E-Drag is able to take out a few different structures at that compartment. And then he's going to sui the heroes on the Eagle Artillery side. Now, he basically knew that Eagle Artillery side was going to have a lot of traps. So, he's got the Tesla farm pop up, or at least a couple of them. And then the Queen's going to get in there and sui herself on that Eagle Artillery, and then get a couple other trash structures. And then from there, he's just going to spam Lalo from one end of the base to the other. And notice the pathway of these loons, they're basically just going to go an hourglass shape. So they start wide, and then they get super narrow down the middle, and luckily that town hall gets activated, and then uses the warden's ability over the town hall. That tornado trap is always annoying. Uses some backside loons to try and minimize the wandering of those loons before that last multi-target inferno. And then plenty of cleanup troops are going to take out my favorite part, taking out those skeleton spells. And then from there, just the loons and the minions and lava pups taking out the rest of the structures with a swag haste. So awesome hit there, and you might want to bookmark that one later for a good little CWL hint or cheat sheet. Now we have Hulk here. Now Hulk has always been a incredible attacker. He's got this strategy of a huge army of P.E.K.K.A.s, use the warden ability early to make sure that the wall wrecker is going to get further into that base. And I kind of had a little breakdown of his raids and how he likes to do them here. And that wall wrecker just makes it all the way to that town hall compartment, basically. All the way across the base. Look how many walls that wall wrecker got through. That's just legendary. And this raid is actually really scary, because notice how the whole kill squad decided to funnel out, right? And when you're looking at this raid, you're thinking this is going to be a 1-star fail. This is going to be a 1-star 99%, right? That's what I'm thinking. At this moment in time right now, that's exactly what I'm thinking. But he comes through, and notice those P.E.K.K.A.s. As soon as they get through these structures, it is a race to the finish to get that builder's hut and that Giga Tesla. And he secures the 3 stars after these P.E.K.K.A.s break through that wall, get that builder's hut, take the Giga Tesla down with a very small amount of health. So Hulk, that was I don't know if you planned that one, but I liked it, my man. I liked it, Alex. So yeah, guys, that was a 6-1 against the Pink Tacos. A few people that were in some clans that are associated with us, and it was a good 15 versus 15 fun war. So I appreciate you guys stopping by for the short recap.